So in this video, we're going to look at solving systems by comparison. So it's actually exactly like it sounds. So let's take a look here. We could have y is equal to 3x minus 6, and y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. So basically, with the method of comparison, all we're going to do is compare the two equations. So what we do is we say, okay, we're going to set y equal to y. So we're going to set this y equal to that y. So that means we can set the other sides of the equation equal to each other. We can say 3x minus 6 is equal to negative 2x plus 4. Now all we need to do is get all the x's on one side and all the integers on the other side, and we can figure out what the x value of the point where those two lines would cross is. So to do that, I'm going to move all the x's over to this side and all the integers over to this side. You could do it the other way. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just I usually look and see, okay, which is the easiest one? Well, I think adding 2x is easier. Like I say, it's a matter of personal preference. So we're going to move the x's over to this side, so we're going to have 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 4. We're going to get the integers over to the other side, so plus 6, that cancels those out, so we're going to have 3x plus 2x is equal to 4 plus 6. So then 5x, right, because we have 3x and then 2x equals 5x, so 5x is equal to 10. We divide by the 5 to get x by itself, and we have x is equal to 2. So that's our x value of the point where, if we were to graph these two lines, that's the x value of where those two lines would cross. So to find the y value, all we have to do is sub this value into one of the original equations. Doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to sub it into y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. So if I sub in this x value, x is equal to 2, I'm going to get y is equal to negative 2 times 2 plus 4. So y is equal to, and negative 2 times 2 is just negative 4, plus 4, so y is equal to 0. So the point where these two, if we were to plot them, the point where these two lines cross would be 2, 0. And I actually plotted these two equations using an online graphing tool, and as you can see, the point where they cross is 2, 0, and that is the point that we calculated. So a really good thing to do is, if you're solving systems of equations, is you can graph each one and double check your answer. So really, you shouldn't ever get a question wrong because it's very easy to check your answer. Now, if you're solving systems by comparison, the one thing is that you do need your equations to be in the slope y-intercept form, or at least close to. You need to have the y's by themselves. So if you ended up with an equation, or you started out with an equation that didn't have the y by itself, all you'd need to do is you could reference our earlier videos in which we showed you how to get the y by itself, and that's all you would need to do is rearrange to get y by itself, and then you can solve using comparison.